I was like, let me look at the cameras. And I look at the cameras, and sure enough, she was threatened, and so was I, and my wife, and my family, and every employee that worked for me at that store.
Imagine that you're a business owner in a small saw. This local cop comes in, he confronts your employee, and he starts making all sorts of threats. You've never met him before, you don't know who he is, but apparently he heard some rumor about himself. So he comes in there, and now he's saying that he is the law in this town, and he has all sorts of law enforcement friends, and he's going to cause you some real problems.
I am very, very close friends. ATF, I know you are. But if I hear my name brought up like that again, I will have this place raided upon you would not believe. And I'll promise you, that owner, he better watch his P's and Q's that everybody works here. Because y'all is in the radar now.
Man, it bothered me because I know if the shoe was on the other foot, I would be going to jail, you know, and just because he has a badge, don't make him be able to break the law.
And it's crazy that this cop was so overly confident that he said, if you have a problem with me, go complain to my chief at the police department.
If there's ever a complaint about me as a person, Nathan Jones, that works for Dover Police Department, y'all go down there and y'all complain to the chief as respect for me and his town.
I guess he didn't even think about the fact that there were cameras in the store, and that's exactly what the owner did. He went and complained. But the crazy thing is they said they would need a week to look into it. The store owner gets nervous. He releases the footage on social media and gives it to the TV news stations. All of a sudden, a week wasn't necessary. Boom, the guy gets fired.
On Wednesday afternoon, Jones was dismissed from the Dover Police Department.
But we all know what happens next, don't we? So I sent them an email asking, they're going after his accreditation, right? Right? Well, that was a couple days ago that I sent that email. And did I receive a response? No. I received no response from them, even though they solicited media requests, which I take that to mean that they did not take any additional action in regards to this guy.
I am the law in this town, and I can promise.
Step back.
I am the law in this town, and I can promise you.
She was all.
He just went and worked for ICE and making mint.
Shaking up, crying, said she was just threatened by a police officer. So I was like, let me look at the cameras. And I look at the cameras, and sure enough, she was threatened.
Step back and give me some space, please. Step back and give me some space, please. That's fine. I'm going to step back then. You're invading my personal. In fact, move away from my car with your gun, please. Move away from my car with your gun, please.
I'm turning red and blue lights flashing.
I understand. They weren't flashing. They were. It was on steady burn. There was the outside, just steady burns were on. A red one and a blue one. There was a quick picture taken, and they went right back off. Like I said, there was no intent on trying to pull anybody over. The car wasn't in motion. We weren't on a public street. I understand this is a public. Okay, I'm just trying to explain, sir. I'm trying to. You guys come in. I'm just trying to talk to you guys. So,
as far as you understand, so the big difference here, private versus public property.
like I said, we always do this on private properties, the car shows, because it's just walk away. Just walk away. Just walk. Just go sit in the car, honey, please. Okay. So,
I think
and again,
this is a show car's cool thing.
yeah, and that's all it is, man. It's a cool thing to do for the car shows. You know what I mean? And we 99.99999% time have always done it on private property. There's never been an incident ever before. Like I said, he wanted a cool picture down here. It was real quick, turn them on, turn them off. And again, I figured, hey, we're in a pretty... Step back and give me some space, please. Step back and give me some space, please.
I am the law in this town, and I can promise you.
She was all shaken up, crying, said she was just threatened by a police officer. So I was like,
it's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. What's in your
失礼ね。誰が
Let's just say the thing, because when we talk around it to soften it, phrases like existential threat, authoritarianism, and Overton window, that academic language makes it feel like we're learning about history or exploring theories and not experiencing reality. So let's talk about reality and call it what it is. Just in the past 24 hours, 11 people were killed in Sydney, on the pristine, beautiful beach where my wife and I shared our very first vacation together. 2 people were killed at Brown University, and 3 Americans lost their lives in Syria. This is the year of Charlie Kirk, Melissa and Mark Hortman, Sarah Beckstrom. Josh Shapiro's house was set on fire. The flamethrower and Molotov cocktail attack in Boulder, school shooting in Minnesota, the Mormon church in Michigan. Brutal realities that we've faced in 2025 are not a random list of atrocities. These things are all symptoms. These things are the manifestations of authoritarianism. And if you've recognized these atrocities have not respected borders between countries, religions, and politics, your observation is correct. Because at its very core, authoritarianism is about the consolidation of power. And in this globalized world, money is power. Right now, we have so many people like Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Larry and David Ellison, Peter Thiel, and so many other billionaires swallowing up so much money so fast that it's creating a vacuum in its wake, leaving everyone left behind feeling powerless. When people feel powerless, they feel angry and resentful, and they become desperate, hopeless, and numb to atrocity. Once that numbness is set in, once our empathy has worn to the bone, then scarred over, disfigured to the point where you can no longer see, feel, or recognize it in yourself, you no longer expect to see it in others. And at that point, entire generations are lost, because in the absence of empathy, the cycles of misery that numb and pacify societies in service of a handful of authoritarian leaders take hold. These aren't history lessons. This isn't political science. This is reality right now in half of the Middle East and North Korea. People living under misery and state control who those of us who remember a better time in America look at and with pure bewilderment ask, how can they live like this? Why don't they rise up? This is what happens when the Trumps and the Putins and the Orbans and the Kim Jong-uns take power and they are allowed to have their way with the world. This is why those cycles of misery in the Middle East and so much of Africa never seem to break. It's not that the people are somehow different. It's that they have been gradually disarmed by those in power, then taught to blame each other so they never look. Definitely, we are not those people. We don't have those governments, and we are not those nations. Yet. But I'm telling you, my daughter is 12, and looking back to her first memory, Donald Trump's been president for more than half of her life. Kids growing up in America, they haven't seen the good that we've seen. We try to tell them that this isn't normal. But seeing is believing. We have to show them. So our response is simple. Do not let apathy take hold. Feel everything. Mourn everything. And hold the people you care about most like you know it's going.
In protest, you got to get out there and protest. And you got to play it loud. Let people know that they're fake fuck Christians, the loving Nazis. MAGA aren't Christian. MAGA are fucking fascists. Anyone who proclaims to be MAGA, nowadays is ultimately a fascist. No different than the Nazis in 1933, soon to be 1934. No different than, the Imperial Japanese following the Emperor back in the late 20s, early 1930s. Look at these guys. What are they up to? Look there. That bucket. Come on.
Fake fuck Christian. Yeah, heard you praying last night, but I saw what you did in the choir last life. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi, Bible in your hand, blood on your pajamas. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi, raised on the border, kids in the back of the van. Fuck 'em, burn it down. We ain't praying no more, we loading up the last damn train.
Sunday morning I was sitting in the pew, preacher's hand was sliding when a hand should move. He quoted Jesus, but his eyes was cold as lead. Led that little girl behind the low floor, she cried instead outside the steel.
pedal loving Nazi, Bible in your hand, blood on your pajamas. Fake fuck Christian, pedal loving Nazi, raids on the border, kids in the back of the van. Fuck 'em, burn it down. We ain't praying no more, we loading up the last damn train. Mama cried when the sirens kissed the door. Grandma grabbed a rosary, hit the gravel floor. Said, Lord, forgive us, but the Lord ain't home. He's down in Mexico, chained up where the cotton's grown. That orange-haired devil sitting on his throne, tweeting from Mar-a-Lago, why you guys getting ghosted alone? Nazi boys and
Nazi boy, Nazi MAGA. How's your arm? Shit. You want to go doctor there? Where are we going? The bone place. Where's that? You think it's bone? I don't think it's bone. You think it's bone? Messiah! All right, let's go to the bone place. All right, we're going. Awada? Get out of the way. Huh? Do the surfboard.
Dollar sign ties and a predator smile. Rapist in chief with an Epstein file. They prey on their knees, then they prey on the weak. It's the same old grift with a new set of teeth. Crypto grifters with the forked tongue they speak. Just more gaslighting for the MAGA sheep. Katie Johnson knows what monsters you hide while you sell off the White House with fascist pride. Fake fuck Christians, fatal loving Nazis. Your gospel of hate, it's just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not winners, you're tipping the scales. Bleeding the poor while democracy fails. Tatter it facts from your sycophant choir. Constitution burning in your Reichstag fire. I say, evil poor while democracy fails. This is the American scream, Trump edition, where charity's a tax scam, a cruel omission. The only book you read is the one you can censor and burn.
Yeah.
You're not shepherds, you're the slaughterhouse men, and we're just the cattle. Christian, peddled every Nazi. Your gospel of hate, it's just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not winners, you're tipping the scales. Bleeding the poor while democracy fails. Freedom's in ashes, cause of the red ashes. Sinners, not winners.
They don't have x-rays there. How are they going to check in? They're going to tell you to go to a hospital. You need to go to a facility where they can take an x-ray. They don't have x-ray in that little office. It's a doctor's office. Huh? You need to go to a hospital where there's x-ray, MIR, whatever they need to do. You go to a little shop like that, it's a waste of time. Because they're just going to send you to a... They're basically going to waste your time because they're going to go, oh, you need to go and get an x-ray done. Look at McKinney Hospital. You're not going to go to a doctor's office. That's stupid.
Expose the old, yes, call me cruel.
Tampon Tim 2. Rebecca, Tampon Tim 2. You sound to me like you are a fake fuck Christian, Rebecca. Are you a fake fuck Christian? Do you believe in Jesus? Type 1 if you believe in Jesus. Rebecca.
Don't be no fake fuck Christian. Preaching love on Sunday.
Sound to me like one of those fake fuck Christians. Rebecca.
Hiding in the steeple. Touching little lambs while
That's
the
you,
boys
Rebecca.
in a heap.
Yeah,
Cross
fake
on
fuck
your neck,
Christian.
swastika in your heart.
That's
Building
Rebecca.
walls of hate.
Song goes out to
Families
Rebecca.
apart. Ice fans rolling deep in the midnight
She
rain.
believes that, you know, if her child gets violently raped, oh, she's got to have that baby. Oh, got to have that baby. Oh, don't know. Morning after pill.
Get up, stand up, call out the Gestapo, glow from the
That's-
pulpit to the
that's
border.
Rebecca.
Let the real fire show.
Oh, there you go, Rebecca. There you go.
Fake for Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting trashy. Fuck the fake Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Raids on the borders, kids in the KG. Fake for Christian, pedo loving Nazi. The lights in the pews, pitting us against us. We ain't praying no more. Get up, stand up, crush, stand up for the truth. Don't give up the
There's
fight.
another one. Not a fake fuck Christian. Johnny. Johnny and Rebecca. Look, at least Johnny embraces his Nazi. All hail Trump. Fucking Nazi. American Nazi. That's just hilarious.
Family values, frauds, covering tracks and confession. Nazi.
Look at that. Oh, I'm not gonna block you. I'll let someone else block you. Rebecca, you're just a piece of shit. You hate America.
From the sweat in your steeple to the tears in their eyes. No more turning cheeks, we flipping the holy script. Revolution in the rhyme, watch the whole damn ship slip. Billionaire Gestapo, your
Rebecca.
time's running dry. We the flood rise and wave goodbye to the sky. One love, not one fight. Our revolution.
Map work.
Fuck off Christian. Fake for Christian. Pedo loving Nazi. Hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting trashy. Fuck the fake Christian. Pedo loving Nazi. Raids on the borders. Kids in the KG. Fake for Christian. Pedo loving Nazi.
That's Rebecca and Johnny.
Hitting us against us. We ain't praying no more. Get up, stand up, crush.
That's all I need. You don't believe in Jesus. You're a fake fuck Christian. That's you, baby. You don't follow the teachings of Jesus. Going after the other Christians, the undocumented Christians in America. Right? That's you. Look at Rebecca. Loves the pedos. Look, shouting out. What the fuck is that? There you go.
Orange Messiah.
Look at Johnny.
Dollar sign ties and a predator smile. Rapist in chief with the
Never been
Epstein
this way,
file. They prey
Mikey.
on
It's
the
crazy.
needy, then they prey on the weak. It's the same old grift with a new set of teeth. Crypto grifters with a forked tongue they speak. Just more gaslighting, hold the MAGA sheet.
Look at these.
Katie Johnson knows what monsters
Trump's
are.
at nearly at
Sell out the
20
White House with
in the 20s for approval rating. Now, Jesus will forgive you.
It's just for the MAGA army.
Jesus will forgive you. What happened to what would Jesus do? Christian, you know what Christian is one who walks in Jesus' footprints. Do you really walk in Jesus' footprints? You really walk? What would Jesus do with the undocumented? Would he throw them into fucking concentration camps? Rebecca, would Jesus put them Jesus would be deported. Hey, which way? Huh? They're not open? This place here ain't open? We're gonna go to this hospital over here. Huh? Right here. The Cooney Hospital. You wanna take Tommy to? Yeah, we're gonna do it right here. Right here is hospital. You guys just a fake fuck Christians. Don't follow the teachings of Christ, right? Don't follow the teachings of the Bible. You use the Bible like toilet paper, just for comfort, right? That's what you do. There he goes. There they go. Look, I didn't have to do anything. Look, Jesus got rid of you. Look, God just got rid of you. Look, God answered. I didn't do anything. Sinners, not winners. You're tipping the scales, leading the poor while democracy fails. This is not the hospital. This is the center. Let's get that one over. Because of the red hat asses, sinners, not winners. They're so fake fuck Christians, dude. What they're doing to kids, what they're doing to other Christians, and they're happy about it because they're just losers. They're fucking losers. Is this hospital here? I think this is the hospital here.
Stand up for your rights. Fuck the MAGA frauds, man. Get up, stand up for the truth. Don't give up the fight, expose the op, just call me cruel. Get up, stand up, don't be no fake. Fuck Christian, preaching love on Sunday, praying in the kitchen, peddle loving Nazi, hiding in the steeple, touching little lambs while the choir's in the heepo.
Not about that. Oh, so the people that have visas, they follow the rules. The people going, Johnny, the people going to their immigration hearings, they're following the rules and they're being deported. You're full of shit, Johnny. There's no rules. You live in a fascist country now. There are no rules. They're firing immigration judges. So there's more of a delay. They're grabbing people who have a right to be in America and putting them into a hellhole by using it as a leverage for them to self-deport. The shit's fucking evil. And you're supporting that evil. You are evil, Johnny. You're just a piece of shit, evil motherfucker. That's what you are. Yeah, they do. Why do you think they're why are they arresting people at their immigrations hearing? Why are they arresting people at their immigrations hearing? Why are they firing 200? Go in there and see about it. Huh? Go in there. Like this. Goes.
It can't take so long.
It's gonna take long anyway. Go on. Huh? You don't want to get your arm fixed or no? It's up to you. If you don't want your arm fixed, you don't need to go.
No, why we have to go here? Why we go there?
Why is it gonna take long here? There's no cars here. Where do you want to go? That's a doctor's office, not a place where you can get an X-ray. Huh?
You can get out.
Show me the direction where you want to go. Keep it open. 3 minutes. Huh? They're closed now.
6:30.
At 2:30. You want to go get something to eat? Johnny, you're full of shit, Johnny. People, now you're changing the story. Now is they got to fix their own country. Look how stupid you sound, Johnny. Right? People are getting detained going to their immigration hearing. Right? American veterans are being deported. American veterans are being deported. You did not see that? People who served and fought in the U.S. services are being deported. There's no argument that you have, right? You're coping. That's what you're doing. You're coping. You're trying to justify illegal actions. You think going up and not having identification when you arrest someone is okay? You think it's okay for people just to kidnap people off the street without any warrant, without any just by profiling them? That's the shit that's happening, Johnny. Which way now, Tommy? Right? Where are we going?
We're going to read.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to eat. That's right.
Dollar sign ties and a predator smile. Rapist in chief with an Epstein file. They pray on their knees, then they pray on the weak. It's the same old grift with a new set of teeth. Crypto grifters with a forked tongue, they speak just more gas.
No, you're dumb, Johnny. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're in denial.
Why you settle off the White House with fascist pride?
You know, we should return this. Do you think we should return the Statue of Liberty? Do you think we should return the Statue of Liberty? I think we should. We don't deserve the Statue of Liberty, the gift from, you know what the Statue of Liberty means, right? It means we want immigrants. Do you understand that, that Broward County, for example, has lost like 30,000 students? Right? Look at these Nazis. You're just fucking Nazis, dude. You're neo-Nazis. That's what you are.
Sinners, not winners, you're tipping the scales. Bleeding the blow while democracy fails.
Neo-Nazis.
This is the American scream.
That's what you are.
Trump edition.
They're not illegal. They're going through the process. A lot of them are DACA. DACA are illegal. They're arresting DACA now. Kids that were brought in here. Kids. Children.
And we're just the cattle.
They're not illegal, dude. They're undocumented. What amounts to be a misdemeanor. A misdemeanor. And see, you're so fucking dumb. You don't realize when you take away due process from one group, you take it away from all groups. So that's why you have, 200 American citizens arrested, wrongfully held, in custody by ICE. Here, we're just gonna leave the music on loud. You guys can listen. Let's go, Mikey. Let's go get some tomato.
Sinners, not winners, Constitution burning while you keep on earning. Pray for forgiveness. Fake for Christian. Get up, stand up, parody. Get up, stand up. Stand up for the truth. Don't give up the fight. Expose the devil's crew. Get up, stand up. Don't be no fake fuck Christian. Preaching love on Sunday. Praying in the kitchen. Pedo loving Nazi. Hiding in the steeple. Touching little lambs while the choir's in a heap. Cross on your neck, swastika in your heart. Building walls of hate, tearing families apart. Ice vans rolling deep in the midnight rain. Snatching dreams from the street, leaving babies afraid. You quote the good book, but twist it for
fire show. Fake fuck Christian, stand up, and a loving Nazi. Fight back, hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting trashy. Fuck the fake Christian, rise up, and a loving Nazi. Burn down, raids on the borders, kids in the cage. Fake fuck Christian, and a loving Nazi. Tear it, lights in the pews, pitting us against us. We ain't praying no more. Get up, stand up, crush, stand up for the truth. Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. All right, boys with torchlight, preaching purity rings while protecting the night frights. Family values frauds, covering tracks in confession. Nazi youth in the basement, sealing dark obsession. Orange idol tweeting from his golden throne. God getting ghosted while your empire's overthrown. Undocumented fire burning through the lies, from the sweat in your steeple to the tears in their eyes. No more turning cheeks, we flipping the holy script. Revolution in the rhyme, watch the whole damn ship slip. Billionaire Gestapo, your time's running dry. We the flood rise and wave goodbye to the sky. Fake fuck Christian, stand up, and a loving Nazi. Fight back, hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting trashy. Fuck the fake Christian, rise up, and a loving Nazi. Burn down, raids on the borders, kids in the cage. Fake fuck Christian, and a loving Nazi. Lights in the pews, pitting us against us. We ain't praying no more. Get up, stand up, crush, stand up for the truth. Don't give up the fight. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Your time's up, Babylon revolution now. Yeah, stand up for the truth. Fake fuck Christian. Fake fuck Christian.
Yeah, fuck the frauds. They pray in the pews, but pray in the dark. Cross on the neck, devil in the heart. Ice jack boots marching, Gestapo glow up. Undocumented dreams getting stomped in the mud. Time to call it out. Fake fuck Christian. Pedo loving Nazi, hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting flashy. Christian. Pedo loving Nazi, raids on the borders, kids in the trash. Fake fuck Christian. Fuck 'em. Pedo loving Nazi, burn it down. Stop it in the pulpit, time to expose the gas. Christian. Pedo loving Nazi, we ain't praying no more. We rise and we crash. Yo, collar popping preacher with the devil's grin. Sermon on Sunday, sins on the weekend spin. Touching little lambs while the choir sings hallelujah. Then tweeting about borders like a border collie. Heard her ice roll deep, bands black as midnight raid. Snatching mamas at dawn, leaving babies in the shade. You quote Leviticus, but love Leviticus lies. Pedo paradise behind them stained glass eyes. Nazi flags waving at the mega church rally. Build a wall chants while they building body tally. Undocumented sweat built your golden steeple. Now you call them demons, man, that's straight up evil. Fuck your tax breaks, fuck your holy waterfront. We the flood coming, your skin son. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Hide behind the Bible, but your soul's getting flashy. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. Raids on the borders, kids are trashy. Fake fuck Christian, fuck 'em. Pedo loving Nazi. Burn it down. Stop it in the pulpit, time to expose the gas. Fake fuck Christian, pedo loving Nazi. We ain't praying no more, we rise and we crashing. Alright, all the boys with the tiki torch flex. Preaching purity while they protecting the press. Family values my ass, it's a family of frauds. Covering tracks like confessional broads. Ice agents praying before the dawn sweep. Cuffing dreams in the street, making grandmas weep. You love the orange idol, tweeting from the throne. But your God's getting ghosted when the truth gets shown. Pedo rings ringing like your collection plate. Nazi youth groups in the basement stealing fate. We undocumented butterflies and documented too. Burning through the hypocrisy, straight exposing you. No more turning cheeks, we flipping the script. Revolution in the rhyme, watch the empire slip. Fake fuck Christian, Fuck 'em. Pedo loving Nazi, tear it down. Ice Gestapo, your time's up. Revolution now. Fuck Christian. Yeah, fuck the frauds. There it is. Pure rage, repetitive like FDT. But laser focus on the fake piety and rage. Spit it over that G-funk bounce and it's a banger. On a bridge, more verses or a beat breakdown. Let's hit a rate.
Fucking odds Messiah. Dollar sign ties and a predator smile. Rapist in chief with an Epstein file. They pray on their knees, then they prey on the weak. It's the same old grift with a new set of teeth. Crypto grifters with a forked tongue they speak. Just more gaslighting for the MAGA sheep. Katie Johnson knows what monsters you hide while you sell off the White House with fascist pride. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Your gospel of hate, it's just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not winners, you're tipping the scales. Bleeding the poor while democracy fails. Alternative facts from your sycophant choir. Constitution burning in your right stack fire. ISIS, your Gestapo terrorizing the streets. Ripping kids from their mothers, making migrants weep. You preach family values you can't even keep. You scream pro-life, but it's death that you reap. Statue bigotry, replace your Lady Liberty's flame. It's genocide for profit in the MAGA cult's name. Hey, fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Your gospel of hate, it's just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not winners, you're tipping the scales. Bleeding the poor while democracy fails. This is the American scream. Trump in your shirt. When charity's a tax scam, a cruel omission. The only book you read is the one you can censor and burn. You're not shepherds, you're the slaughterhouse men. And we're just the cattle again and again. Fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Your gospel of hate is just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not winners, you're tipping the scales. Bleeding the poor while democracy fails. Freedom's in ashes cause of the red hat asses. Sinners, not winners. Constitution burning while you keep on earning. Pray for forgiveness. Yeah, yeah. America, Algamaga, drop the fucking bomb. Red Hat Jihad, zip type alpha. Welcome to the song. January 6th was your 9/11. Your prophet's orange bin Laden. Let the carnage run. They breach the doors like it's Fallujah in DC. Gallows on the lawn, hang Mike Pence on repeat. Q Sherman war cry horns up like a mujahideen. Pipe bombs at the RNC, that's your IED scene. America, I'll cut him like a nail, a coffin shop. Proud Boys, prayer circle, bear spray in the cut. 1776, same as Allahu Akbar in the truck. Your flag's a black banner, your dome's a gold hut. Fake fuck patriots, screaming stop the deal. Same energy as death to the infidel field. Trolls and Caliph tweeted from the minaret. Tower will be wild, that's the call of holy war hour. Lock the fucking gates. Repeat, repeat to the right that burns. Repeat, repeat to democracy learns. Repeat, repeat to the capital turns. Repeat, repeat, your prophet returns. You love him more than the law loves the 72. Every lie's a surah, every rally's a joy. Ashley Babbitt martyr, your very own Shahida. Shot for the cause while you screamed Allahu Maga. America, I'll mega bleed the funk and flat hand.
go inside. What's up there, Morris? What's up, Cindy? Getting some lunch with Mikey. This is tomato onion. Closest thing to like a Denny's, right? Like a Denny's. Tomato onion. It's like you get the closest thing to like American Western food. What? Doesn't it feel like a Denny's? Feel like a Denny's. Lunch with Mikey. Lunch with Mikey. Goddamn. I don't know. Maybe Western. No, Japan ain't Western.
Man, this Jeffrey Epstein fella sure was friendly with a whole lot of people. And always had a camera on him, apparently. They had to have their picture taken with him. I mean, that's not news at all, but this week the Democrats on the House Oversight Committee released yet another batch of files from Jeffrey Epstein's email account. And while they don't really reveal anything new, they provide further photographic proof that America's most notorious sex trafficker had a lot of high-profile pals. And not just email pen pals, but IRL friends. Also a lot of sex toys.
Yeah, a lot of weird sex toys. You know, I'm spending a lot of time on the internet over the past 2-3 decades. Some of these I hadn't even seen before. They are those Venezuelan boats to float up real good. It does feel odd.
I'm gonna use my headset. I wonder if this would work. What was my suggestion? What was not a church. I'm gonna get the fries, put the fries in a bag. Look, they give you a bag. You put the fries and the salt and pepper in there. Oh yeah. Pork. And that salad, seafood salad. That's what Mikey's eating. Yeah. Mayonnaise, ketchup.
マヨネーズしかありますか？マヨネーズ。
Ketchup, ketchup と2つね。Mayonnaise, ketchup ある？This is a $5 salad. Already seen about the dessert, Mikey? that all you can eat rice or no? Did you get the rice bar? Huh?
I get the rice bar.
Make sure you get all you can eat there. Christmas. Good. I ordered 2 salads. How about all this, Roger? What are we gonna get for dessert? What did you pick? Fine dessert. That was good, Cindy. Who's dessert, man? Desserts and drinks. Here we go. We got that. Oh, I love brulee, parfait. I think I'm gonna get this. I think I want to get that. Danish French toast with ice cream. Oh, I like that. Smooth pudding. One of each. I'm gonna get that. I don't know. All right. Kelly. How you doing, Kelly? We're here at like a Denny's. Look at Mikey's. Look at Mikey's dessert. Look at that thing. What happened? Pick out a text. What happened? Trying to read the comments. I'm doing great. Kicked out a text last night on another channel because of your channel. I told the Magic come over and we'll talk over at the channel. That's too funny. Hey, we're getting promotion, cross promotion. What's up, Donald? TR? Was that Donald Trump? Was that Donald? You couldn't spell Trump. You just ended at Donald. Good. Looks like YouTube has AI detection algorithm now because I try to run my AI system and I got a notification, automation. Your channel will be banned if you don't end the stream. Pretty severe. So you got to work around that. What is this here? Soup? What is this here? Sorry, Mikey. God, I'm not sure what it is. Spit up. Mikey's like, I can't take you anywhere, Dad. This is his sauce dip. It's good.
Did you order dessert?
Huh?
Did you order dessert?
I did. You good? Huh? Orange. It's the new black. Orange is the new black. Let's see what else is going on here. やるやったIt's got bananas in there. Ready to go. Check out, right? How do we do that? Oh, we just got this. Maybe we just take this, right? Huh? Put it? Huh? Here, put a bill in here.
Boarding up.
There, but you're not going to want to get it dirty.
It was actually used for dental.
Where are we going?
Those are dental gloves.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we got even more sex toys, various ones, most of them with BDSM connotations. But yeah, the guy, he had a lot of sex toys. Okay, and now here's Epstein himself, we assume. We can't see his face, but that's because he appears to be in a Barnes & Noble bookstore and is holding in front of his face a copy of James Patterson's 2016 book, Filthy Rich, which features on its cover Jeffrey Epstein's face, because the book is about Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, imagine being a bystander at that store in 2016, knowing nothing about any of this, and just gradually making the connection of what you just witnessed.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy's face is on the cover of that book. Let me get a closer look at that book. Oh, fuck. Huh. Well, hopefully this doesn't come up in any congressional filings.
Based on the stats, about 80% of Americans would not think further than, oh, that guy's probably an influencer or a celebrity. Anyways, I will do no further digging.
Yeah.
Especially at a book. You think I'm going to read even the spine of a book?
I mean, it's literally the cover. It's like,
nah.
It's like this guy's a real creep.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. People don't even judge books by their covers anymore.
He must have been a porn star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He must be a really cool guy to have his face on the cover of a book like that.
Yeah.
Next up, no people in this shot, just a crudely carved Halloween pumpkin with a Trump wig and a sign reading, "Trumpkin, make Halloween great again."
Anyways, we've got another Jeffrey Epstein jump scare, this time a close-up of his face, and it's weirdly distorted. possibly from a bee sting around his mouth.
He was recreating, the classic video game GoldenEye. There's always been this weird optical illusion that a lot of people, including myself, see in it, where it looks like part of James Bond's hand is actually his mouth. He's recreating that meme.
Yeah.
Like he's a big meme.
Yeah, he's a big digital folklore guy.
Yeah.
Digital folk art guy.
But yeah, he's like stung by a bee, or maybe, I don't know, punched in the mouth, slapped in the face.
You would hope.
But he made sure to get a real close-up picture of that for posterity's sake, I guess.
So we don't know. There's no context for any of this. But we don't like it.
No, I don't like
Certainly
any of it.
unsettling. Okay, now we're talking. That's Jeffrey Epstein in one of his home offices having some sort of meeting with, who is that? None other than Steve Bannon, the architect of Trump's first campaign and first term in office. And we do know some of the context here. Around 2017, after leaving the White House, Bannon's next project was trying to help Jeffrey Epstein fix his public image, which
they have no
didn't
X-ray.
quite work out.
They're going to send you to a big hospital
looking at Epstein's
to get an
desk,
X-ray.
there's some strange stuff.
So why don't you
Particularly
just go to the
photos
big
featuring
hospital
people
where you can get an
whose
X-ray?
Faces are redacted.
You understand?
Particularly this photo here.
They can't
which
tell what's
really
wrong
makes
with your
sense.
bone without an
You don't like
X-ray.
it.
They don't have
got, like,
X-ray
also
here.
just a bunch of
They're going to send you
objects
to a big hospital.
on the desk.
So we got to come here.
I don't know what he
right?
He has like
then
separate
we got to.
pairs of reading
Then we're going to
glasses
have to
in addition to the
go.
ones he's
They're going
wearing.
to say, "Oh, you got to go
This
get
guy's
an
losing
X-ray,
his
get an
reading glasses all the
MRI."
time.
Then we're going to have to go to the
He's
big
smart to
fucking
have
hospital,
Yeah,
make
just
another
a lot of little
appointment
objects
to
on
get
the
that
desk.
work
Big
done
desk.
instead
Looks
of
like
you
a great
just
desk.
going to the big
But,
place.
yeah, the
You
real
understand
story.
how dumb this is?
Steve Bannon.
Dude goes
I
on.
don't.
Dude
Yeah,
goes on. No,
here
do
we
it.
go.
It's yours.
Epstein with,
Go see if they're
this is
open.
a surprise.
Go see if they're
Woody
open.
Allen. On
I
what appears
think
to be a
this
movie.
very.
All right,
Allen
well,
in the
then
director's
maybe
chair
they're
behind
open
the monitors,
already.
and Epstein right beside him.
Go check.
So sorry, Woody Allen fans. This one really has
Stupid.
to sting.
Yeah.
This otherwise,
My 16-year-old is
unbesmirched
going to this. I never go to local
is
a
gonna
doctor.
have
I don't see the
tarnished
point
yeah.
going to a
Turns out
local
your
doctor's
favorite
office,
director
right?
Isn't as squeaky clean
You know,
as you thought.
You go
I
to
guess
a
I'm gonna have to
hospital.
stick to
They have the
Polanski
X-ray
collection.
machines. They have the
Surely nothing
MRIs.
has ever
You-
happened
and
poorly
it's
with
all
that
free
kid.
anyway
Polanski
for the
couldn't
kids.
meet up
They
with,
pay 100%
Jeffrey Epstein because
of
he,
the
could
coverage
never
for
enter the US
kids.
again without being arrested.
So why waste
He
your
might have gone to Little
time
St. James, though.
going
He could've.
to
Well,
a doctor's
no, actually, he
office
couldn't, because Little St. James is
when
in
they don't have the
Do
equipment
you think there's a
to test
customs
you?
port there?
I mean, yeah, I think probably.
You don't think Jeffrey Epstein could?
I don't know how
Pull
this
some
shit
strings.
works. I don't know how it
Anyway,
works.
let's watch this here.
That's because
How
it's a
does
big
it
club and you're not in it. You don't
yeah.
have a dildonic glove.
I don't. I just
A
have
dildonic
my-
glove.
The hands that God gave me.
And you know what?
I don't know how.
What was the?
Yeah.
See, I need to get in line. These people are going to come in here and steal your
Smart to have
position.
multiple
But
pairs.
yeah,
gotta
just
get
a lot of
appointment.
little objects on the desk. Eating glasses in addition.
You want
to
to
the
go
ones
in and
he's
get
wearing.
your sign up.
Like,
You
this
may
guy's
start
just
at
losing his
12:30. It
reading
may
glasses
open
all
for
the damn
sign up.
time.
He's smart to have multiple
But
pairs.
yeah, just a lot of little objects on the
She's
desk.
gonna
Big
steal your
desk. Looks like a
position.
great desk.
You're waiting
But
longer now.
yeah, the
That
real story
woman
is, of
just
course,
took your
Steve
position.
Bannon there.
Because you can't fucking go
Yeah,
in
no,
there
oh, here we go.
and sign
Epstein
up.
with, oh, well, this is a surprise.
Yeah.
Woody Allen
See? She's
on what
going in
appears to
there.
be a
Go.
movie set with Allen in the director's chair behind the monitors and Epstein right beside him.
Why do you never
So
listen
sorry,
to me?
Woody Allen fans. This one really has to sting.
Yeah,
This
don't listen to
otherwise,
No?
like unbesmirched
You just let
reputation
someone else
is
have
now
the spot.
tarnished
God
forever.
damn it.
Here.
Yeah.
Take this
Turns
unit
out your
back.
favorite director isn't as squeaky clean as you thought. I guess I'm gonna have to stick to the Polanski collection.
Yeah.
Surely nothing has ever happened poorly with that guy.
Roman Polanski couldn't meet up with Jeffrey Epstein because he can never enter the U.S. again without being arrested. So
He might have gone to Little St. James though.
he could have. Well, no, actually, he couldn't because Little St. James is in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Do you
that
think
true
there's a
about
customs
Polanski?
port there?
I mean, yeah, I think probably.
You don't think Jeffrey Epstein could?
Is the filmmaker Polanski barred from returning to the United States? I didn't know that. What was the criminal case? Give me context. Wow. Roman Polanski was charged with 6 criminal accounts involving a 13-year-old girl after a photo shoot at Jack Nicholson's home in Los Angeles. What movies has he made since then? Test Pirates. What?
He said he can use this card.
Huh? He can't use what card?
This card.
Where's your card?
This is my card, but he said he can use this. You have to do a new card.
That's old or something?
Yeah.
We have to go to what? To City Hall? Let's go to City Hall then. Sakai. Let's see which way we want to go. Oh, sure. We gotta go to City Hall now, get a new medical card.
なんかさ、保険証なんか使えんねって。なんか新しくマイナンバーカードなくない？持ってない。保険証使えん？使えん。なんか12月2日にもう使えなくなったってなったよ。なんか資格証ないとダメって言われてた。資格証。どうすればいいの？もらってないです。その袋の中にも入ってない。袋に入ったかな確か。言ったけど、何ももらってないで俺。でも
Those bottom ones.
でも持ってないドル。
Turn them over. What's the bottom ones? You're looking at the back.
Wow.
These aren't them?
You have to give this and one more stuff.
What's this?
I can't anymore.
I go to City Hall, okay, Mama?
I don't know how this shit works. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, that's
How
because it's a
does
big
it
club
work?
and you're not in it. You don't have a Dildonic glove.
I don't. I just have the hands that God gave me.
And you know what? They work fine.
And they're just ribbed enough.
Yeah, exactly. The older I get, the more ribbed they become. It's the wrinkles.
Anyway, next up, pretty self-explanatory, but it's a pile of Trump-branded condoms featuring an unflattering cartoon of the man's face and the text, "I'm huge!"
That's definitely an inside joke about his penis being small.
Yeah. And next up, we're on a jet, probably the Epstein jet, and we've got disgraced former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers and disgraced filmmaker Woody Allen sitting with an unidentified woman. The look on Summers' face here seems to say, "Oh God, this is really going to come back and bite me in the ass, isn't it?" And yes, Larry, it certainly will. He has pretty much lost whatever ties to prestigious organizations he's ever had. over
And
the
you know
last,
what?
like, month.
Good.
Yeah, Larry.
Exactly.
Yeah, it mostly came out of those like emails with him where it's like, oh, these guys were like friendly.
And that's what should happen.
Yeah.
It should be just an email that draws you into connection with Jeffrey Epstein should almost be enough
This
to
shit
really
it should tarnish you.
and like your professional career, because you're definitely into some fucked up shit. Now, unfortunately, a majority of the people that are named, shamed, photographed, and have correspondence with Jeffrey Epstein, they haven't really faced any kind of consequence.
Yeah, and that's because it's like, it's hard to tell the exact, like the specifics of their relationships with him. I mean, we do know that Epstein, he liked to jangle money in front of him. He liked to surround himself with like smart people.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
Which is odd because he's the dumbest motherfucker I've
dumb
ever
as
read.
a fucking rock.
Yeah,
And
I
they're-
could not believe the emails that he wrote. I was just like, this guy?
Yeah, absolute dullard. So yeah, I mean, like obviously everyone who ever accepted any sort of correspondence or invitation with this guy is sus.
Yeah.
And presumably would have known that in 2008 there were actual criminal filings, and
Yeah, I
before
would
that
say-
for years there were allegations. Like
I would say
there's no excuse.
I wouldn't excuse the pre-90s stuff, but certainly after the early 2000s when it was very public information.
Yeah, y'all should have known better.
Yeah.
Anyway, then we got Epstein palling around on some beach with billionaire Virgin founder Richard Branson and Segway inventor Dean Kamen. Now, Branson's holding up a notebook with text that we can't read, but we assume it says something about how great his legacy is and how it'll never be horribly tarnished by his associations with a notorious sex criminal.
What are you talking about? All of my companies are called Virgin. You think that was just a coincidence? I have nothing to do with this guy.
This is another guy that, like, I mean, it's almost more inexcusable because Richard Branson, very rich, had no reason. Like, you could say with other people, like, he was, like, offering them, a lifestyle or something. But Richard Branson didn't need any of that. He was doing just fine.
Well, yes, there's money and there's power and there's both. And Epstein had connections between the two, which is a lot of the reason why you would see people that obviously Richard Branson could have a meeting with a powerful person. But it's a lot easier when you're all just hanging out on the island.
Hanging out on the beach. Yeah. Love the Segway guy.
Well, luckily there weren't any cliffs for him to drive that Segway off of.
Well, it's a different guy. This one's still alive.
Okay.
It was I think there was another Segway founder who did drive
He rode his Segway right off.
Yeah, he took the Segway to its logical conclusion. But yeah, next up, right here, we found him in the stack. It's Donald Trump. There he is. And he's posing with what we assume are Hawaiian tropic models. He loved posing with beautiful women.
It could happen to anyone. Like, why? You could be walking on the highway and a bus full of Hawaiian Tropics models pulls up and they say, hey, we need directions. Are you sure you don't want to come with us to show us where this beautiful party is going to be? And you say, oh no, it's just down that way.
You're forgetting, they say that they need lotion boys.
Yes, they need lotion boys to come lotion them up. And you say, well, there's a bunch of great guys down. Oh! You've seen Dumb and Dumber, right? I hope that you guys have all seen Dumb and Dumber.
I don't know, that's...
Especially the end of the Dumb and
movie
Dumber.
came out over 30 years ago.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, now there's another pic of Epstein and Woody Allen, and they appear to be in some sort of hotel meeting room with an unidentified woman. And there's multiple pics from this meeting, but also apparently joining Epstein and Allen was former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak, whose relationship with Epstein has been public knowledge for a long time, but this might be the first time there's photographic evidence of that. And luckily, he has a lot of shame, so he will be stepping out of public life.
I mean, he hasn't been prime minister for 25 years, but yeah, very close with Epstein, and it kind of gets like glossed over. It's like, wait, the guy who literally ran Israel, and like before that was a pretty high-ranking like intelligence person in Israel, like, why were he and Jeffrey Epstein so close? What did they have in common?
I really think that, you know...
Compromat, baby.
Conspiratorially, there is something else going on. And, and every new, you know, release of whatever you want to call the Epstein files brings that closer into focus because I hate to keep going back to his emails, but this guy's the dumbest motherfucker on earth. Like, so easily could have been flipped by an intelligence agency because he was like a fucking loser math teacher who wasn't even good at that. And so you take a guy and you're like, do you want like money and women? All you have to do is hang out with really rich and powerful people all the time and fucking here's a bunch of cameras.
Yeah.
Just literally just party. Don't even worry about, we're not going to give you instructions. Just party and take
do the thing that you you're doing, pedophilia. Yeah. But like do it with all these other guys.
At a grand scale.
Yeah, there have like, I feel like they've said like out loud that like, well, yeah, we're going to have to redact a lot from these files for the national security implications. Like, why would there be national security aspects to this at all? This is just a guy down in Florida who likes young girls. But that's interesting. He was good friends with a former prime minister of Israel.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, and well, I guess Steve Bannon was there too. So
wow, what were they meeting about? What a real brain trust.
Yeah, to be a fly on the wall. Yeah. Also, here's Trump and Epstein together at last in a photo of the two men attending what looks like a party. And yeah, people have found similar photos from apparently the same event, and it was a Victoria's Secret event in 1997. Victoria's Secret's owner was Lex Wexner, one of the few people Epstein is confirmed to have ever worked for as a, quote, financier.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest Epstein question is how he got all the fucking money.
Yeah.
Because they're like, yeah, he was this financier, a real whiz kid. And it's like, oh, who are his clients? They're like, I don't know. Les Wexner's like one of the few people where they're like, yeah, he actually did work for Les Wexner managing his finances, but it's also like Lex Wexner didn't need someone like Jeffrey Epstein working for him. No. And there's no reason Jeffrey Epstein would make billions of dollars off of that relationship. So
it was almost certainly access to women.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein, turns out,
it was
Victoria's Secret.
It was classic. What Epstein was doing was classic honeypotting, right? The rich and the famous was the honeypot. Oh, Richard Branson's going to be here. People want to go there. Oh, there's young girls there. Cameras record them. That shit goes off to whether, you know, it's the Mossad or CIA, whichever black ops person, and say, oh, we need this, we need that. Oh, look, let me show you these pictures. This is going to be leaked to the, you know, to the media if you don't comply. Oh, there's an event, you're going to show up, or they're going to be released. Once they've got you, you have to pretend. That's the deal that people don't realize. Is it's kind of like once they've got the dirt on you, they're like, well, you know, keep enjoying it. There's nothing to worry about. You know, we got you by the balls. You know, they got you by the balls. And there is no leaving. And that's what people don't realize. There is no leaving. Once they have you, once they got you in the honey trap, there is no leaving. There's no exit. And that was the Epstein. That was it. Load them up with enough money, create the blackmail, people paying favors, whatever, create, you know, this whole dirty money thing. That's exactly what it is. Honey trap. Honey pot. It's called honey pot.
Secrets never age.
Well, next up,
Secrets never
there's
age.
Bill Gates and Prince Andrew at some sort of event, giving each other the, oh shit, this is gonna ruin us, isn't it, glance. Like, a lot of these are...
Yeah, people just be like, fuck, there's a camera.
That's Jeff's camera. He's always got it out and around.
Jeffrey Epstein, always taking pictures. Well, good thing he just files them away in his personal effects.
This might be why you do see, like, Bill Gates shocked, because he would be the one that knows, like, oh, this is all gonna be available one day. Because back when some of these photos were taken, you're like, well, as long as these don't get scanned into a computer.
Yeah, the internet, that's just for
dorks to talk about Simpsons episodes.
Yeah, Bill Gates, he actually has like a vision of the future.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Also, Bill Gates also appears here posing with a pilot while he's about to get on a private jet, possibly heading to Jeffrey Epstein's island. And he also appears in a framed photo on the wall of one of Epstein's properties. So this guy's fucked. His wife was right to divorce him. Mm-hmm. She's doing everything right in her life. She immediately turned around and started donating all of the money.
Yeah, she divorced him specifically because of the Epstein stuff.
Yeah.
She saw this coming more than a mile away.
Oh, yeah.
And very smart on her part to like get out while the getting's good. And also, yeah, interesting how the like divorced billionaire tech wives immediately are just like, well, I don't need all this fucking stupid ass money.
Yes, I know.
Need to get rid of this shit.
It's insane to see just like how striking it is.
Yeah, like Jeff Bezos will die sitting on an unfathomable amount of wealth, but his ex-wife gets her, she gets her half and just immediately is like, I need to wash this blood off my hands.
And immediately
get it away from me.
Same with Melinda Gates. It's going further than that, seeing the response from people like Melinda Gates and even to a lesser extent Larry Summers, who at least reacted to this. But you're seeing like a very clear definition of people who have shame and morals and people who don't. He might not have morals, but Larry Summers has shame at least, where he goes, oh, this is awful. This is career ending.
Yeah, it just took way too long.
It did.
Up until last month, he thought he got away with it.
Yes.
Even though we all knew, but way before that him and Epstein were bros.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one here is equal parts perplexing and extremely disappointing, at least for me. That is Steve Bannon, the architect of MAGA, arm in arm with left-wing public intellectual Noam Chomsky.
Yeah, this one sucks.
God fucking damn
Some
it.
of our faves have been implicated.
Yeah, this is the only one where I'm like, fucking Christ, god damn it.
Yep.
Noam Chomsky.
Well, him and Matt Groening. He apparently flew on the Lolita Express.
Yeah.
Although, we haven't learned anything more about that, so I'm just gonna like, hope to God it's not any worse than that. But yeah, Noam Chomsky's ties to Epstein, they've been known for some time now. A lot of people were willing to give him the benefit of the doubt here. Oh, maybe he didn't know. He's an old man. He's feeble. Maybe Epstein paid him money. But no. Seeing him here palling around with someone like Steve Bannon in Epstein's presence, it kind of puts the nail in the coffin of what was, up until recently, a long, respectable career. Yeah. Chomsky is nearly 100 years old. He could drop dead at any minute. He could be dead right now.
We don't know.
While we're filming. Yeah. So, great job, asshole. This is your fucking legacy now. God damn it.
It sucks, but that's how it's got to be, and that's how it should be for the rest of the public.
I will say, you don't have to dismiss manufacturing consent completely out of hand, because Noam Chomsky co-wrote it with another guy who handled most of the theorizing. And I think it is still a very relevant,
very relevant
premise. Yeah. Anyway, we round things out with another pic of Epstein and Bannon taking a mirror selfie together, doing a little fit check. It's similar to the pic of like Kanye and Elon in front of the mirror. Like, scumbag dudes just love taking pictures together. Little mirror selfies.
Yeah.
And here's a pic of Epstein deep in conversation with disgraced attorney Alan Dershowitz. No, not Alan Dershowitz.
Oh, you mean the pierogieless man?
Yeah. This is what happens when you take away a man's pierogies. Right. Except the timeline's not like that. Then there's Donald Trump on a private jet with an unknown woman. And finally, we got a photo signed by Bill Clinton featuring the ex-president with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
The difference is the pictures Trump is in, right? All the girls' faces are blacked out. The blacked out face means that they are victims of sexual abuse, right? That's what they mean. Because there's other pictures with women's and their faces are fine, but victims have their faces blacked out. Maybe some of them aren't, but but if they are a victim, their face is definitely blacked out. So that doesn't look good for, you know, for Trump. He's there, you know, with all these pictures now, with multiple girls, all right, with his faces blacked out. My boy's grandma is mad for me voting for Trump. And only a fucking loser votes for Trump. Only someone who's a fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi votes for Trump. You know, it's like, you're stupid. Stupid is what stupid does. Look, you know, is America better off now? No. There's no metric that shows America better. You've got 11 million undocumented Americans living in abject terror right now. Is that better? You got now, they aren't paying their taxes, they're in hiding, you know, they're gonna have to turn to criminal activities potentially, you know, because they can't get it, they're too afraid to go to their job. You know, they're probably gonna say, fuck it. You're creating crime, you're creating problems by treating these people like criminals when they're not. They'll become criminals. If you said they're criminals, then they'll become criminals. You know? And your life is at greater risk. All right, we're here to get Mikey's medical card updated. Does Tommy's card need to get updated too? Can we update both? Or does he need to be in here to get updated? I wonder. I wonder if Tommy needs to be here. Can we update both cards, or do we have to do one at a time? Ask, okay? Mikey, put that away, Nate, please. We're here. We need to focus.
Okay, otherwise,
Huh?
turn it off.
No, this is education. Different, big difference. Story. When I won't have Alzheimer's, I want to remember the time I went to get your ID. Okay, let's go. All these people leaving. We're at the City Hall here. This is City Hall. So this is like where you get everything done. Where's your bag? Where's your card? You have it? Huh? You have your card? Okay. All right. Figure it out, Mikey. God, Mikey's so tall. Look at him tall. Big old tall kid, yeah. I'm gonna sit over here away from Mikey. I'm gonna sit over here. This is government hall. This is government. Mikey's, I let Mikey do it all. Look. He's like waving me over. He's gotta learn to do shit himself, dude. He's like, Dad, come over here. I'm like, no, you can't figure it out yourself. The tax office there. That's the taxpayer consultation, property, resident property tax and everything. society here. This here is child allowance, child medical, single parent. Community welfare person on disabilities. Heart disease prevention vaccination. Oh, health and disease prevention vaccination. National health insurance, medical insurance for the elderly, national pension. How's this guy an idiot? Hey, can you expand? Iga? Can you expand? How am I an idiot? Because I point out you are one. Can you defend Trump? No, you can't defend Trump. Can you defend the actions of ICE? No. Can you defend the actions of our military? It turns out they fired four volleys at this fucking ship, dude. It wasn't double tap, it was quadruple tap. They blew up the boat, and then they hit it again, and they hit it again. Fucking 4 times. Just to fucking kill people. That's called murder. That's a war crime. You know, the Nazis did it to our sailors, the Japanese did it to our sailors, and that's why we have it as a war crime. And now we're gonna do it to other people's, you know, civilians. They're not even military combatants, they're civilians. They should be arrested, they should be brought to trial, they should be murdered in the open seas. It takes a moron to defend drug runners. I'm not defending drug runners at all. They should be arrested. How should I say? How am I defending them? Yeah. Did you see any drugs on them? How do you know they're drug boats? This is where you guys are so fucking dumb. You have no evidence they're drug boats. They were blown up out of the water, so you don't know. You don't know what they are. You don't know they're running drugs. Where are the drugs? You don't know they're running drugs. There's no evidence they're running drugs. There's no evidence they're not fishing boats. That's why you shoot out the engine and you arrest them. It doesn't matter. So they were vacationers. They were vacationing. They were trawling. They had the line going out the back. That's how you troll. You ever heard of trolling? You put out a fishing line, you just drive your boat with a fucking hook on it. You don't know what I'm talking about? You don't need a fucking fishing pole for that shit. Right? You think it's okay to, you see, look how unhinged you are. Look how unhinged you are. Pointing out a fact, you shouldn't murder people. You shouldn't shoot up the boat 4 times. You think it's okay to murder people. Right? Well, maybe they weren't fishing boats, but how do you know they're drug boats? They're as much a fishing boat as they are a fucking drug boat. Maybe they're just out there on a cruise. They're just headed to the Bahamas for a fucking afternoon in the Bahamas. You know, they're thousands of miles away. Those boats can't even get to America. Answer that question. How those boats get to Miami? How those boats get to America? None of those boats go to America. It's so fucking dumb. Look how dumb MAGA is. Just a bunch of dumb fucks, dude. Thousands of miles away, like 2,000 miles away. See, that's it then. Then you got to do an ad hominem attack because you know you're wrong. So now you do an ad hominem attack because you know you're wrong, right? And look at you, getting all up unhinged because you know it's wrong. So it was okay for the Japanese to kill American sailors in the water? Was it okay for the Germans to kill American sailors after they torpedoed the boat to rise up and get the machine gun and start shooting up American sailors? You think that shit's okay? Right? So you think, Jack, can that boat get to America? Answer the question. Can that boat get to America? How many times would that boat have to refuel to get to America? You think there's refueling tankers out there to get that boat to America? Right? How do you know it had 6 engines? Jack? Can the boat get to America? Answer that question. Can that boat with 6 engines, let's say you're right, it had 6 engines, it had drugs on it, can it get to America? Can that boat get to America? The answer is no. It would need over 20 refuels. 20 refuels. Yeah. You're right there. These people don't care. They don't care about history. Why are you trying? No, I'm trying to point out the fact that they're in. You notice, Brandon, how unhinged they are. When you point out it's a war crime, you realize. Look how unhinged they are. When you realize that they're doing murder, they're coping. They're coping. They know it's wrong, but they're coping. They're just coping. Here you go, I'll give you a 10. Frank, you didn't even get past 2nd grade. You didn't even get past 2nd grade, dipshit. Dude, I did my master's. Did you even get past 2nd grade? Do you even have a high school education, Frank? Do you even have a high school education? Frank, you're just a dumb fuck, dude. And you're a fake fuck Christian. Not only that, you're a fake fuck Christian. You don't even believe, you clothe yourself in there, you call yourself, Christian and Jesus, but you don't follow the teachings of Jesus. You're just a piece of shit, dude. You think Jesus would be condoning the assault of other fucking Christians? You understand that these undocumented Americans, they're undocumented Americans. They are more American than you. They have jobs, they have families, they serve, and you're just a racist bigot. That's all you are. Who gives a fuck whether they're fishing or not? I'm not talking about their activity. I'm talking about hitting the boat 4 times and killing individuals that were hanging on the side of the boat. You won't even admit that shit's wrong. You think that's a death penalty. Having drugs is a death penalty. So you condone, with that logic then, you condone the individuals doing drive-by shootings on other people on corners. You condone drive-by shootings, don't you? Because they're drug dealers, they should be shot. You think that drug dealers should just be murdered, right? You think that having drugs is a death penalty. You see how your logic fails? Frank is a fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi. Exactly, yeah. I mean, only a fucking idiot, Brandon, doesn't admit that someone who is best friends with a pedo for 15 years is a fucking pedo. Pedos hang together. Pedos do things together, dude. They're in the same club. Right? They're pedos. Trump's a pedo. Just like his buddy Epstein. And they're pedos. And look at all the pictures coming out showing the pedos. Right? They're pedo lovers. You know, you don't shoot at. Listen, we've got Navy SEALs. We have the best fucking special forces on the planet. They're on the ships out there. They could shoot out the engine. They could arrest the motherfuckers. Dude, here's the other crazy thing. We pardoned the drug kingpin who fucking brought in 400 tons of fucking drugs. 400 tons of drugs. Oh, let's pardon that guy. But let's shoot some motherfucker that's forced to ride a boat, right? Which isn't even going to America. It's going to the Bahamas, dude. Yeah, I know. It's insane. It's insane. I mean, it's because of Brand, it's because of the weaponization of algorithms that have radicalized individuals. When you have like you have the what was it, 1941? Hold on, let me look it up. I can't remember what it was. After World War II, an individual came up with a profile for radicalization. What was that called? See, it comes up with it. I didn't really give a lot of detail. Say AI, I gave so basic thing. Yeah, the authoritarian personality. So it's called the authoritarian personality. After World War II, Theodore W. Adorno and colleagues studied how ordinary people became radicalized into fascism. They identified a psychological profile prone to authoritarian movement and created the F scale, or F for fascism. So the traits they found were submission to a strong leader, aggression towards out groups. That's the undocumented, right? Rigid black and white thinking. And we're seeing all this in our chat.
We can go hospital today.
Huh?
We can go hospital.
Yeah, let's go. You want to go to the hospital? Go to the hospital, not to a fucking doctor's office. They got machines there. They can check you, right? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, we can go. I don't have my number card.
Where's your number card? Did you get another one? Say you lost it. Get another one. Huh?
You have to pay 1,000 yen for it.
That's fine. I'll pay 1,000 yen for it.
Let's go find it.
No, I don't know where it is. This pay. Huh?
I don't know this.
All right, whatever, dude. Anyway, so imagine you've got this thing called the F scale. You have these powerful, personally tailored algorithms that can spot who these individuals are, and then you can radicalize them. That's what we're seeing with these dumb fucks in here, right? They have been radicalized by algorithms that have been trained, especially like the X and everything else, to really push out the F scale right onto people. Rob Reiner.
Dreaming of a scenic ride? With Klook, there are no DIY disasters. Get tickets.
Breaking news tonight out of Brentwood, where two people were found dead at the home of award-winning actor and director Rob Reiner. Good evening to you. I'm Susan Hirasuna. Authorities this afternoon at the Chadbourne Avenue home. LAFD says the victims are a 78-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman Those are the same ages as Reiner and his wife. Fox 7's Rachel Aragon is live near the scene in Brentwood with breaking details for us. Rachel.
Yes, Susan, again, police confirming 2 people found dead inside this Brentwood home. I'm going to step back for you so you can see just what we're looking at here. About a block away, this is off of South Chadbourne Avenue near Hanover Street. As you mentioned, Susan, the call initially coming in for police around 3:30 or so this afternoon. We know that, again, 2 people found dead inside, the ages and the 78-year-old man and a 68-year-old woman. So far, LAPD not confirming the identity of those 2 people found dead inside. But as you just stressed, the home is owned by famous actor and director Rob Reiner. Reiner, of course, well known for many TV and film credits, things like Wolf of Wall Street, as well as All in the Family. We're still learning more information here in Brentwood, but again, we want to know whether or not, of course, these deaths were suspicious. Back here live at the scene, though, you can see there's still plenty of people here out and this taped off. But again, we are
Well, you know, the Wolf of Wall Street was funded by stolen money from I can't remember what country. Someone stole a bunch of money. It was funded that movie. Maybe that had something to do with it. Doing good there, ATW. Undoubted. Just Rob Reiner seemed, and his wife were found dead. They're are the rich getting eaten? Are they eating the rich? Zed's dead? Who's Zed? Zed is dead.
You hurt it?
No, I might have broken my nose. It's no biggie. Come on, hop on. Baby, please, honey, we gotta hit the fucking road. Get on. I'm sorry. Come here. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You were gone so long, I started to think dreadful thoughts.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I didn't mean to worry. Everything's fine. How was your breakfast?
It was good.
Did you get the pancakes? The blueberry pancakes?
I didn't have blueberry pancakes. I had to get buttermilk.
Oh,
Are you sure you're okay?
Honey, since I left you, this has been without a doubt the single weirdest fucking day of my life. Come on, hop on. I'll tell you all about it. Come on, get on. Gotta go. Come on.
Whose motorcycle is this?
It's a chopper, baby.
Whose chopper is this?
Zed's.
Who's Zed?
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
He directed Pulp Fiction, so he put himself. I didn't know Zed. I thought, what's his name, did Pulp Fiction? Tarantino. I thought Pulp Fiction was Tarantino. No?
Every update is more crushing than the next. Hello, my friend. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer. And as I sadly was the first to exclusively report earlier today, iconic director Rob Reiner, responsible for Stand By Me, When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride, and his wife, Michelle, were murdered in their home by their son, savagely. Nick Reiner used a knife to get rid of his parents forever. We don't have a motive. We do know that he struggled with severe substance abuse and even homelessness. And making this tragedy for the couple who leave behind 3 other children who were married for decades is the fact that they were discovered dead in their home by their daughter. My heart aches for Romy Reiner, who had to see this, and I am hearing that her brother Nick is currently in custody. Warning, this video contains graphic and disturbing details. Hello, my fam, it is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and it has now been officially confirmed that the Princess Bride director and iconic actor Rob Reiner, 78, and his wife Michelle were murdered today in their Los Angeles home. And new details reveal that their bodies suffered lacerations consistent with a knife. What a painful way to go out. And as I shared with you all a little bit ago, an impeccable source is telling me that it was an inside job and a male family member is involved. I hope I'm wrong about that detail. Awful. Warning, this video contains graphic and disturbing details. Hello, my fam, it is...
Breaking news update of the Don Lemon Show. Legendary actor, director, writer Rob Reiner is now confirmed dead, according to the reports. He and his wife, Michelle, he's 78 or was 78. She was 68, found dead in their Brentwood home. According to authorities, the wounds on the bodies were consistent with a knife, with knife wounds. So people I saw some of the comments and people were saying, who is Rob Reiner? Rob Reiner was on the All in the Family. He was the son-in-law, meathead or whatever on All in the Family, Michael Stivic. He was a writing partner of Steve Martin. He's Rob Reiner everywhere. He was married to Penny Marshall from Laverne and Shirley. She was Laverne on Laverne and Shirley. So Rob Reiner, very famous. His dad, Carl Reiner, was also a legendary actor from, the 50s and 60s. And just big Hollywood talents. What a loss.
I'm just outside this police cordoned off area.
Sad news to report tonight. According to Variety, Rob Reiner, legendary comedic actor and Princess Bride director, was found dead in his home. Rob Reiner, who segued from starring in All in the Family to direct.
There's a warrant for my brother for allegedly whatever cultivation of marijuana.
I go to jail for like a night. He has a misdemeanor $20,000 warrant.
Yeah, well, we're
gonna stay here until he comes out, or we could just take him to jail and you come back tomorrow. Who are you?
So just because he has the whole weed cultivation. Yeah, over weed cultivation, they're not getting off my property.
Another guy told us there's a guy there.
They're not getting off my property.
Gomez's girlfriend came to pick him up.
Because they have suspicion that you hecka sick, huh? He's sick with it.
We're happy to leave whenever your brother wants to come out. How'd you beat me at the county? I don't know. That must have been intelligence. And then Juan's girlfriend came up in the red car and left.
You know these cops, they're wearing the boogaloo. They're wearing the boogaloo, the Hawaiian shirts. That's boogaloo. They're advertising that they're basically white supremacists, neo-Nazis. When you see when they're wearing that boogaloo shirt, that Hawaiian shirt under, you see them wearing that shit, they're sending a signal out to their, to other, white supremacists, KKK, on that. What the fuck's going on with our why is there a fire on our, who's burning on our fucking land? That's our rice field there. That's your rice field. That's your, who's burning that shit? Right, no, that's not ours. Burning. Brown University.
A person of interest in just the last few hours was taken into custody. A source telling ABC News that was based on a tip that was called into law enforcement. So that person of interest now in custody, and then they lifted the shelter in place. Many of the students, the people living in this community and the areas surrounding Brown University have been essentially on lockdown, told to stay inside, lock their doors for the entire night. So now that shelter in place has been lifted, we're also getting an update on the status of the victims. 9 total. 7 people are still in stable condition at the hospital. 1 critical. 1 was discharged from the hospital. Of course, 2 students were also shot and killed in this mass shooting. Let's bring in our chief investigative correspondent.
Hands. Everybody get your hands. Hands. Just keep your hands up for us. Obviously there's something going on. We're here to help you. Just listen to what we have to say, okay? All right, breathe. Anybody hurt? No? All right, just listen to our commands. We will get you out of here safely. Is this it? Is this the group?
If you have your bags, your phones, go grab it now. Quickly.
Go, quick, go.
In orderly, fast. Let's go. Good job.
America, dude. This shit's America. This we have to live in because of your obsession with fucking guns. Your Second Amendment bullshit, dude. This is what you have to live with. Gunmen coming in, shooting up. There's no such thing as a good guy with a gun. There is guns, and then there's no guns. I prefer to live in a country with no guns, where I don't have to deal with that. We don't have any mass shootings in Japan, period. 0. Right? 0. Because they don't have guns here. It's hard to get a gun here. The guy has to make a fucking gun to kill the prime minister. Right? That's ridiculous. Kills 2 injuries, 9. Yeah, and Brown is a black university, isn't it? Isn't Brown a black university? Maybe Brown.
I'll tell you that right now, the investigation continues to progress extremely fast. We're in the process of collecting evidence and seizing items.
Yeah, look at that Hispanic guy, the Hispanic chief of police. I wonder why. Why is there a Hispanic chief of police at Brown University? Huh? So there's minorities there. So they were targeting minorities. Because if there's a Hispanic chief of police, I'm guessing that's a minority. A minority. It's ridiculous.
To see search location that we need to search.
Person of interest.
So the person detained is actually a person in his 20s. And
if you don't understand the
We had planned to hold our holiday light celebration. Instead, we are gathered here to share light with one another in one of Providence's darkest times.
As I'm standing there listening to people singing, listen to the rabbi speaking with her blessing, and I'm seeing all the people here with their candles, it also is support for...
Get rid of fucking guns, dipshits. Fucking still, we gotta have our guns. Dude, it'd be nice if if a Democrat comes in like a Bernie's and says, you know what, we're getting rid of all guns, no more guns in America, right? Do a Donald Trump on guns. Now that would be a good fucking policy. Come and get rid of everyone's fucking guns. Make them illegal. Have to surrender your guns on there. That would be good. I'd love to see that happen. Do a Donald Trump on guns next time around. That's what needs to happen. Brown, no, Brown is a, Brown, no, it isn't. Brown, yeah, Brown is an expensive private school. I was thinking of a different school. Yeah. Brown is an elitist school. Yeah, that's what we want. We're gonna get rid of fucking guns, just like Donald Trump. Now that executives have supreme power, the next fucking president is just gonna get rid of all fucking guns, make them illegal, right? Do national thing, and then see, you won't be able to block it. You won't be able to block it. You won't be able to fucking stop it. It's gonna be beautiful. You've given the next fucking president, right, making a tyrannical Democratic president, gonna fucking take all your fucking bullshit guns away, and then you can live in a society like Japan, no guns, not having to spend billions of dollars on safety in fucking schools because of guns. Think of the savings, turn all that money into getting great health care and everything else on that. That's what you have now, dude. You have a tyrant. You have a fucking tyrant now. Ah, we need that. We need the next president. Mandatory, free education for all Americans, free health care. Send all them fucking ICE agents to fucking jail. Everyone who grifted, all those politicians who grifted, should go to fucking jail. We need a revolution, people. We need to eat the rich. Tax the fuck out of them. No more billionaires. You can't be a billionaire in America. This is the kind of radical policies we need now. Take all, and they can't, even if they, oh, we don't have it. No, it doesn't matter. If you've got it in stock, if you hide it in corporations, if you're any way benefiting from your money, then it's gone. It goes to the people. It goes to the American citizen. That's where it's gonna go. Look at that beautiful day. Look at that. Look at that sun. Look at that there. Whew. Take it all. Fuck the GOP, dude. Fuck the Nazis. You eat it. Eat the billionaires. Tax the fuck out of them. You know? Take away money, government, you know, all these corporate money out of politics. There needs to be a complete, 180. And that's where we're headed. That's where we're headed. A complete 180. You know? Look at this Nazi in here. Bill the Nazi. Look at Bill. Fake fuck Christian. Pedo-loving Nazi. So you are, Bill. You're a piece of shit. So you are. Loser. You're the loser. You support a fucking pedo. You pretend to be a Christian. You're not. On there. It's the sound my ass makes. It's making it now. Oh, look at. Oh my God. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a get off here. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon. It's kind of cold. Nice sunny day. I'll talk to you later. Look at Donald. Whack that Nazi real quick before I leave. So whack that fucking Donald Trump. Give that fucker a whack. Give him a love whack. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nice. Catch you later.